dog doesn't understand the dog understands bribes. It's one thing that you have to figure out as a dog trainer or a dog owner. You have to make sure that you don't tip off the reinforcement. What I would do is I would keep a jar of cookies by the door to make sure that I don't have cookies on my person. And then when the dog comes, then the cookie comes out of the jar and you go, hey, what a great dog. Because you know that the dog's sense of smell is fantastic. You can have like a corner of a dry saltine cracker in your pocket and your dog will know it's there. So, and if your dog can smell the treats on you before you ask it to do anything, then when you don't smell of treats, now that big, huge part of the cue is gone and they're gonna go, well, why would I? There's no reinforcement afterward. That's the first problem. You haven't taught your dog that you're the center of all good things for dogs. The problem that she faces is that the dog finds outside more reinforcing than coming in the house, and that's a problem. If it was my dog, I would find a way to maybe confine the dog to maybe with a long line, and I would find a way to confine the dog to maybe 10 feet from the door. If you think the dog's gonna come, I would call the dog in the house and then cookie, 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 cookie. And then here's the important part. Immediately put the dog outside again. Outside is clearly fun and reinforcing to this dog. When you call him into the house, the fun stops. And sometimes just throwing a dry little, cracker its way isn't enough. It's just not a big enough paycheck for the dogs to stop doing the fun that it's having. So in that case, I would bring the dog in for a cookie and immediately put the dog back outside again. So it's like, hey, it's a win-win. You still get to go outside and you get your cookie. That's how the barter should work. There's a lot more to that, and maybe we'll do a whole thing on recalls, but in general, your biggest problem isn't a recall problem. It is the fact that the dog has not figured out that the owner controls access to all fun things.